Well, Samantha sounds very sweet this morning. She is frustrated, though, because she can't get a hold of Brian since their date. We, though, were able to get a hold of Brian. We actually have him on hold right now, and we'll see if we can get some answers from him. Brian, you there?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Brian. Appreciate you hanging on for us, man, and agreeing to come on. We want to talk to you about a girl that you went on a date with to Salt Shack. We're talking about Samantha.
Yeah, I figured it was probably about her.
Okay, great. We know that you guys had a great time together, she said, and she also told us that you are a very attractive guy. I guess you guys did talk after the date. Some text messages were exchanged, and then I think she did ask you to hang out again, but there was no reply after that. Is there a reason you haven't tried to set up another date with her?
Yeah, she seems really great. She actually is really pretty, so I'm thankful for our friends setting this up. But, you just got to meet someone. And from the date, I just got a feeling that she was a little high maintenance, I'm kind of a laid-back guy, and it just seemed a little too much. And, that...
Well, what did she say?
Someone that might be a little too much,
What did she say that made you think she's high maintenance?
It wasn't necessarily what she said. It was a little bit of her attitude, a little bit, but it was more about what she was doing. So, she ordered, a shrimp salad, for instance, right? And everything was good. They brought it out, and then she proceeds to bring out, this little cute, olive oil jar from her purse. Her own olive oil thing.
Oh, she brought it with her.
Yeah. And I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, did you just pull that out of your purse? They have, stuff here, but she was like, oh, no, it's, they don't really have the expensive stuff that I really want. So, I take it wherever I go. And it's I didn't think it was not that huge of a deal, but it's just I just thought it was a little weird. And it's just a red flag that I noticed. I'm kind of chill, and I don't really like high maintenance. It's not my thing. So we finished the food. We kept conversation going. It's just what I read about her, and just felt I don't know, not really my type.
Well, maybe she's got allergies.
I was going to say, that's all she did was bring olive oil, and you didn't like that? That was the reason not to call her back?
It's just the interaction. We text back and forth, but it wasn't it's just not my thing. If she's like that with her salad, and it's it's expensive. It's not this. It's just olive oil. I don't think it's an allergy. They have olive oil at the restaurant.
Okay.
I don't know, and I just picked up a few other things. Nothing crazy. It's just a few things I saw on top of that, and I just went,
Was she ordering Moscow mules and Mai Tais?
What's wrong with the Moscow mule?
Delicious. I'm just saying. Rather than cracking open a Coors Light or something.
Brian, here's the deal. We actually have Samantha on the phone with us, and she was very confused on why she hadn't heard from you. She heard what you had to say, and we want to bring her back on with us. Samantha?
Yes. Brian, are you serious? You have a problem with me bringing my olive oil and what's good for my food and what I like? You have a problem with that?
Look, I'm just saying, I'm really chill about things. I'm not into high-end, expensive things that has to be done. I'm just more about chilling and everything being cool, and it just seemed like more of a big deal than it should have been.
I don't understand why it's a concern of yours, because it's not your business, because this is my meal, not yours.
Yeah, I go back to this. Is it that big of a deal? I don't understand. I know some people bring those ground pepper things sometimes for their food. I know you have pepper at restaurants.
Or hot sauce sometimes.
Or a hot sauce that people like or whatever.
I bring my own tea to restaurants because they don't usually have green tea.
Yeah, so what's the big deal, man? I don't know if that's super high maintenance.
I'm not high maintenance.
No, there's a difference of bringing
I am not.
Little...
Sorry, Brian, go ahead.
There's a difference between bringing little things like that and then bringing something it's literally the word behind it was it's not as expensive as what I have. Not I just liked it. It was expensive.
She said that.
She said the word expensive, and it was just and then you see oh no, please don't bring that. I don't really like these things. That I like it my way, and it's hearing my way expensive. That doesn't sound like someone who just has a preference or an allergy or something. It's
she has an expensive
Brian,
palate.
The problem is, Brian, Brian, you don't like a woman who knows what she wants. That's what this is. And I think it's kind of rude that you're not man enough to call me back because of olive oil. How stupid is that?
Wait, you hear how you sound? See, that's what I'm saying, guys. It's not just what she's saying. It's how she's saying it. You hear how you sound even more high maintenance right now? It's not the olive oil. It's the demeanor. You know, I mean, I don't know.
This is so intense. You know, Brian, you should probably grow up a little bit and be a real man and be able to take out a woman who knows what she wants and knows what she likes. I mean, it sounds like you've got some growing up to do.
Oh.
All this over.
All right, guys. I don't know if you hear what I'm hearing, but look, I think you're a great person. I think if you find the right person, it's amazing. But I'm just not feeling it. And so I apologize for not saying it over text, but there we go.
Well, I'm going to take that as you do not want to see her again.
I am all good.
Okay, got it.
I think so.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Just wanted to hear it for myself. All right. Well, Brian, I appreciate you coming on with us. Samantha.
Hey, thanks, guys.
We got some answers here, but it sounds like this is not your type of guy anyway.
No, definitely not. I mean, this is ridiculous, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, you guys, thanks for your time today. You guys have a great day.
Thanks.
Have a great day.
I mean, it just seems silly if it's over olive oil.
It's silly.
I was thinking the same thing, but then when he started saying that she was like, oh, it's not as expensive as the stuff that I like. Saying something is better because of the taste versus the amount of money, that's probably why he was saying that.
Well, I could have seen if she was like sending back everything, like, well, you call this olive oil? You know, and then it pulls out her own, you know, I could see that. But she was like, hey, this is what I like. I brought this. Well, who cares?
Well, that's what I was asking.
She wasn't pouring it on his stuff.
What was she drinking? Was she only ordering expensive drinks or the high-end alcohol or something like that? So then he could say the high maintenance. But
I didn't get that vibe from her, but I want to see what people think right now. Do you think this would have been a deal breaker for you? 800-992-1099, 800-992-1099.